live inside the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota. Tonight, the Mystics of Bismarck State College will finish the 2022 regular season volleyball schedule as they host the Jimmy's JV squad from the University of Jamestown. Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy Adams. Wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us on sophomore night here at the Armory. Let's join public address announcer Russ Ziegler for our national anthem, recognition of our sophomores, and the rest of our player introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bismarck State College Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics volleyball team hosts the University of Jamestown Jimmy's Junior Varsity. On behalf of Bismarck State College President Dr. Doug Jensen, Athletic Director Myron Schultz, and the rest of the Mystic family, we welcome you to tonight's volleyball game. At this time, we would also like to recognize and thank our sophomores for their commitment to the BSC volleyball program. Parents, when your daughter is named, please stand and be recognized as well. Number 1, MJ Jennings, daughter of Mark and Kelly Jennings. Number 4, Kiara Johnson, daughter of Dwayne and Jessica Johnson. Number 6, Greta Gibson, daughter of Don and Valerie Gibson. Number 7, Eden Schillinger, daughter of Corey and Jane Schillinger. Number 10, Morgan Wheeler, daughter of Brent and Melissa Wheeler. Number 11, Miranda Reese, daughter of Rodney Reese and Stacy Enzi. Number 13, Jenna Rust, daughter of Robert and Kimberly Rust. Number 15, Riley Payne, daughter of Dustin and Courtney Payne. And number 16, Cam Beasley, daughter of Luke and Ashley Beasley. Coach Kyle, Coach Val, and Coach Anna would like to thank you for your commitment you have given to our program. This group, as of now, has a record of 53-6, including a 5-set win over 7th-ranked Iowa Central and back-to-back Mondac championships. Beyond that, this group has brought consistent energy and a team-centered attitude that helps continue the Mystic volleyball culture that we pride ourselves on. As we celebrate your class, your coaches wish you the best of luck. We thank you for trusting us, and we look forward to seeing you grow after BSC. Raise the bar. Today we have a special thing for you for the national anthem. A couple of our BSC Mystics recorded the national anthem on harmonicas. That would be Cam Beasley and Eden Schillinger. So at this time, please rise, remove all headgear, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor this great nation and our troops past and present with the playing of our national anthem. We tried. We are going to have the regular national anthem. Bismarck State College, the Mondac Athletic Conference, and the NJCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Officials for tonight's game are Dorothy Lick and Naomi Erdahl. Line judges are Steph Smith and Christy Mosier. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the University of Jamestown Jimmies JV. Your non-starters for the Jimmies are number 5, Macy Fridgen. Number 7, Allie C. Number 15, Tinsley Budenhagen. And number 17, Grace Hagerly. Your starters for the Jimmies. At libero, 5'2" sophomore from Jamestown, North Dakota, number 1, Rachel Sheely. Defensive specialist, 5'8" freshman from Baker, Montana, number 2, Peyton Janeway. Middle hitter, 5'9" sophomore from Brainerd, Minnesota, number 6, Carly Anderson. On the right side, 5'9" sophomore from Flasher, North Dakota, number 8, Timber Bolt. In the middle, 6'1" sophomore from Wyoming, Minnesota, number 11, Maddie DeMars. Your setter, 5'9" freshman from Eagan, Minnesota, number 13, Lily Birch. And on the outside, 5'10" sophomore from Jamestown, North Dakota, number 17, Grace Hagerly. The coaches for the University of Jamestown Jimmies is Jessica Villander and Haley Glasso. And now, let's make some noise for your Bismarck State College Mystics! Non-starters, number 1, Madeline Jennings. Number 2, Brooke Haas. Number 3, Stacy Kempenek. Number 5, Cheyenne Ling. Number 8, Lainey Carr. Number 9, Paige McAllister. Number 11, Miranda Reese. Number 12, Emily DeGree. And number 14, Brina Sand. Your starters for the Mystics are defensive specialist, 5'5" sophomore from Wilton, North Dakota, number 4, Kiara Johnson. On the right side, 5'9" sophomore from Leonard, North Dakota, number 6, Greta Gibson. Libero, 5'6" sophomore from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 7, Eden Schillinger. Middle hitter, 5'9" sophomore from Minot, North Dakota, number 10, Morgan Wheeler. Middle hitter, 6 foot tall sophomore from El Cabo, North Dakota, number 13, Jenna Rust. Outside hitter, 5'11" sophomore from Fargo, North Dakota, number 15, Riley Payne. And the center for the Mystics, 5'7" sophomore from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 16, Cameron Beasley. The Mystics are coached by Kyle Keither and assisted by Val Lasso and Anna Folk.
Okay, once again, our starting lineups brought to you by Gate City Bank. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life. For the Jimmy's JV team, Rachel Shilley, Peyton Janeway, Carly Anderson, Timber Bolt, Maddie DeMars, Lily Birch, and Grace Hagerly. They are coached by Jessica Verlander and Haley Glasgow. And for the Mystics, Kiara Johnson, Greta Gibson, Eden Schlinger, Morgan Wheeler, Jenna Rust, Riley Payne, Cameron Beasley. They are coached by Cal Keither, Valerie Lissou, and Anna Folk. Our Sanford Sports Medicine and Orthopedics specialist here is Shayna Weigel, always on hand here at the Armory for our games. The Jimmy's JV team comes into this match with an overall record of 19 wins and 12 losses, 6-5 against conference opponents. They play in the Great Plains Athletic Conference of the NAIA. They're coming off a straight sets victory against Dawson Community College this past Saturday at the Lake Region Slam Fest tournament in Devils Lake. The Mystics come in with an overall record of 28 wins and 2 losses, 11-1, and they have clinched the Mondac Championship. Kara Johnson will serve up our first serve, and we are underway. Sit back, relax, enjoy the match. And as you saw there, Kiara served it into the net, so it will go to the Jimmies, and they lead 1-0 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard.
Number 7, Allie C.
Allie C. will serve it up for the Jimmies, a freshman from Walker, Minnesota. There's a block by Morgan Wheeler, and the Jimmies handle it well. Oh, Kiara Johnson down for a nice dig. And Gibson couldn't get that one over the net. Johnson thought about it, let it go, and that was the right decision. And now Greta Gibson, a third-year player, will serve it up. Gibson, a third-year player from Leonard, North Dakota. And there's out, and we are even at 2 apiece on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Greta Gibson, along with Jenna Rust and Riley Payne, were granted a third year of eligibility because of COVID. And another net serve by the Mystics.
Serving for the Jimmies, number 6.
Carly Anderson, a sophomore from Brainerd, Minnesota, serving it up for the Jimmies. There's Jenna Rust with a kill there. Jenna comes from Al Cabo, North Dakota, up in the northeast corner near Canada. Morgan Wheeler, a sophomore from Minot, on the serve for the Mystics. Beasley, who normally sets it, tips that one over there. And the Mystics have a 4-3 lead. Grace Hagerly, a sophomore hometown girl for the Jimmies, right there in Jamestown with that kill. And we're even at 4. Tinsley Budenhagen on the serve. And the Mondac leader in kills per set, Riley Payne, gets that one for the Mystics, and they're even at, the Mystics are up 5-4. Cameron Beasley, the Mondac leader in service aces per set, just picked up another one. Beasley, a sophomore from right here in Bismarck. And the Roof Monster had a hand in that one.
Checking in, number 2, Peyton Janeway.
Budenhagen, a sophomore from Huron, South Dakota, on that serve. And she just picked herself up an ace.
That's an ace for number 17, Grace Hagerly.
That is out and untouched. Let's have a replay of that. Nice hit and not far out, but it out nonetheless. And that was very nicely placed that time, just inside the end line. And the Jimmies pull even at 7 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Rachel Sheely, a sophomore from Jamestown, another hometown girl for the Jimmies, is on the serve. That time Schlinger handled it off the roof. McAllister blocked it, had it set back, and she sent it back over to them. And it ends up in a point for the Mystics.
Number 15, Payne.
Riley Payne on the serve. And that also was a little long. No, excuse me, that was called in. Either that or it was called touched. At any rate, we're even at 8. Paige McAllister with a nice placement there. McAllister, a freshman from Fargo. She is the Mondac leader in hitting percentage at .390. Kara Johnston on the serve.
Side out, Jimmies. Sub for Jamestown, number 7, Allie C. And she will go back to serve.
And now Allie C., a freshman from Walker, Minnesota, is serving for the Jimmies. Oh, looked like it was going to be a nice save for the Jimmies, but it ends up hitting that basketball goal over there.
Checking in for the Mystics, number 6, Greta Gibson.
And now Greta Gibson drops back to serve again. Oh, Payne with a nice dig there, but it was blocked back, and is a point for the Jimmies. And Carly Anderson on the serve for the Jimmies. Morgan Wheeler gets a kill.
Wheeler back to serve.
And now Wheeler drops back to serve it. Payne and Rust there together. I think Payne got most of that block.
Rust and Payne.
There's a nice kill there from Maddie DeMars. She's a sophomore from Cloquet, Minnesota.
Butenhagen and also number 5, Friggen.
Kenley Butenhagen, sophomore from Huron, South Dakota, serving. Riley Payne's hit was blocked, but out of bounds.
Beasley back to serve.
And Cameron Beasley back to serve it.
Checks back in. Kill by Hagerly on the Jimmies.
Hagerly given credit for that kill there for the Jimmies.
Number 2, Janeway.
Oh, Payne's hit was the attempt at the block by Matty DeMars. And there's our first Wisdom Bank and Trust replay of that. Almost had a good block there, but went over hands. There's a nice kill there for Macy Fridgen, a freshman from here in Bismarck. Just lightly tapping that thing over, but put it in the perfect spot. Rachel Shilley back to serve. Fridgen couldn't quite get that one over the net. Now Riley Payne drops back to serve it for the Mystics. And she picked herself up an ace, perfectly placed just inside the end line. Greta Gibson gets credit for that. And there again, the Roof Monster had a hand in it. And the Mystics now have a 5-point lead on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Timeout, Jimmy's. The Mystics come in here riding a 16 match win streak. They are ranked 14th nationally in the NJCAA. They were also at that Lake Region Slam Fest tournament this past Friday and Saturday. I'll touch on that more, that is, a little later during a future break. The Mystics, as I mentioned, have clinched the Mondac title. They finished their Mondac schedule last Wednesday night at Lake Region State after taking over sole possession of first place by defeating the North Dakota State College of Science here last Monday night. Riley Payne continues to serve. Morgan Wheeler credited with another kill. Oh, there's a nice kill there. Macy Fridgen gets credit for that.
Checking in for the Mystics, number 1, Jennings. In for the Jennings, number 13, Birch.
Fridgen, another freshman from Bismarck, North Dakota, playing for the Jimmies. And that is too far. Lily Birch, a freshman from Eagan, Minnesota, is doing the serving for the Jimmies. Oh, Slinger goes down for a nice dig. And the block attempt is knocked out of bounds, so point Mystics.
In for the Mystics, number 4, Johnson.
Kara Johnson comes in to serve it. That is out. And Johnson just picked herself up an ace. That is her 8th service ace on the season. They have a whistle.
Point Jamestown. C checking in for the Jimmies.
And it was the point to the Jimmies. And Allie C., freshman from Walker, Minnesota, serving. Beasley's tap was blocked back over. And there's another point for the Jimmies. Carly Anderson credited with that kill for the Jimmies. That time the Jimmies take it off the roof and do a good job with it. Well, Beasley just tapped that on the second hit that time. The Jimmies were ready for it. Nice work there by both teams, but the Jimmies come up with the point. Jimmy's on a bit of a run here, and now we have a timeout called by the Mystics. The only other Mondac team in action tonight is Lake Region State. They are playing at Trinity Bible College in Ellendale, North Dakota. Tomorrow night, Lake Region will play at North Dakota State College of Science. And the Wildcats will be looking for some revenge there, as Lake Region is the only other team beside the Mystics to give them a conference loss this year. Also tomorrow night, Williston State will be at Dakota College of Bottineau, and Miles Community College will be at Dawson Community College. So while the Mystics completed their Mondac schedule at Lake Region State last Wednesday night, the rest of the conference will finish up the conference as well as regular season schedule tomorrow night. And we head into the quarterfinals this coming Sunday. Back out of the Mystics timeout. They are 3 points from taking the first set with a 3-point lead over the Jimmies, but the Jimmies have closed the gap. Oh, nicely done there by the Jimmies, saving that. And nice dig there by Johnson. That is out. And the Mystics get the point and get the serve back. Greta Gibson back to serve. Johnson couldn't quite dig that one the right way. So the Jimmies get the serve back. And it will be done by Carly Anderson. And Anderson just picked herself up an ace. And now the Mystics are 2 points from taking the set with only a 2-point lead. Good set we're seeing here, folks. And now it is a 1-point deficit for the Jimmies. That's 4 hits, point Mystics, and that brings up set point, and Morgan Wheeler will serve it. It's hard to take that ball off that net once, let alone twice. And the Mystics have taken the first set on the strength of a fourth hit. 25-22. We'll take a 90-second break and be back in preparation for the second set.
It's no secret that robots are taking over the workforce. This doesn't mean you have to lose your job to them. Today, more and more processes in the manufacturing industry are becoming automated. This is good news for you. Automation technicians are in high demand, but the current workforce is not trained in these new technologies. A 2- or 4-year degree in manufacturing from Bismarck State College is education done right. Jobs are changing. Will you change with them? Now is the time.
We all know the feeling of a lost or stolen card. With the instant issue debit cards from Gate City Bank, you don't need to feel that way for long. Turn your card on or off at any time for any reason. And Gate City Bank can issue you a new card in just minutes at any location. Instant issue debit cards. Just one of the many ways we make banking better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
The instrumentation and control program that they have at Bismarck State College is you can do the distance learning, and that you can complete 95% of it online, and the last 5% is 28 days of labs that are only done on campus. The instrumentation and control path, it benefits myself and my family as a whole because the pay is excellent. You develop a relationship with the instructors, and there's always that open line of communication.
Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, where the Mystics have a 1-set-to-none lead on the Jimmies JV team from Jamestown. I'm Jimmy Adams, and wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us. This is the third meeting between these two teams this season. The first was back on August 18th during the Mystic Invite Tournament here at the Armory. The second was this past Friday at the Lake Region Slam Fest Tournament in Devils Lake. In both of those matches, the Jimmies won the first set and the Mystics won the next three, so they've broken that pattern tonight, but still a lot of volleyball left to be played. When the Mystics won that first set Friday, that snapped a streak of 33 consecutive sets won by the Mystics. The Mystics' last loss was back in North Dakota State College of Science back on September 12th. During their 16-match win streak, they have lost a total of 3 sets. They got the revenge on the Wildcats here last Monday night in a straight sets victory that gave them sole possession of first place in the Mondac, and they clinched that position 2 nights later in a straight sets victory at Lake Region State. We are ready for set number 2 here. And it's going to be served up by Lily Birch. And Lily just picked herself up an ace. Her second of the season. Nice save there by the Mystics, and they get it over. Oh, and a nice kill there by Grace Hagerly with authority. Let's have a replay on our First Western Bank and Trust replay board. Perfectly placed there. Nice save by the Jimmies. That came off the roof. And Jenna Russ with that kill. It's blocked but out of bounds. Eden Schlinger back to serve it. A sophomore from right here in Bismarck. Got to get it over, and they do. And just tapped over. The Mystics weren't ready for it. And the Jimmies have a 3-1 lead, second set on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard.
For the Jimmies, number 7, Allie C.
Allie C will do the serving for the Jimmies. Nice save by the Mystics. But they can't save that one. Roof Muster again. Riley Payne with a kill as that one is blocked out of bounds. And the Mystics get the serve back, and Riley Payne will drop back to serve it.
Payne back to serve for the Mystics.
That was too far. And the Mystics pulled it within 2, second set. Oh, what a kill there. Macy Phrygian.
Checking in for the Mystics, number 1, Madeline Jennings.
Rachel Shilley
Serving for the Jimmies,
will serve it
number 1.
for the Jimmies. Morgan Wheeler put that one in a nice place.
Kill for the Mystics. Checking in, number 4, Kiara
And
Johnson.
Kiara Johnson will serve it. Emma Johnson couldn't reach that one.
Point Jimmies. Budenhagen and also number 8.
Kaylee Budenhagen will serve it for the Jimmies, who now have a 3-point lead in our second set. Wheeler didn't hit it hard, but put it in a place where it was hard to get to, and it hit that out of bounds antenna on the net.
Gibson checking in and goes back to serve.
Greta Gibson serving it. Jenna Rust doing what she does best, just inside the corner. Let's have a replay of our first Western Bank and Trust replay. Jenna Rust with authority where no one was home. We have a whistle. And there's a rotation violation called on the Jimmies. Morgan Wheeler perfectly placed. Let's have a replay of that one. Beasley the set. Wheeler right down inside the line. A little too hard. And the Mystics have a 2-point lead now. And there's Wheeler at it again. And the Jimmies want to talk about it. I mentioned that the Mystics have won the conference. They lead the conference in several categories. Hitting percentage, kills per set, assists per set. And they have the Mondac leader in hitting percentage individually. Paige McAllister leads there, hitting percentage of .390. Jenna Russ not far behind with .343, season second in the conference. Cameron Beasley leads in assists, 9.16%. And I mentioned earlier, Riley Payne is the leader in kills per set at 3.6. They're also the second as a team in the conference in digs per set. Williston State College leads that category. And Eden Slinger is number 2 individually there. The Mystics are third in blocks. And Paige McAllister, who is a freshman here for the Mystics, they look forward to having her back next year. She is number 2 individually in blocks. North Dakota State College of Science leads that category. So Greta Gibson will serve it again out of the timeout. Rust and Wheeler were there together on that one. I think Rust got the best of it. Here's our replay on it. We'll see which one. No, I believe that was Wheeler. The Mystics on a bit of a run now with Greta Gibson serving it. And there's the point for the Jimmies as that was sent out of bounds by the Mystics.
Coming in for the Jimmies, number 17, Grace Penderly. Back serving, number 2, Janeway.
Peyton Janeway, a freshman from Baker, Montana, serving it. And that's nicely blocked by the Jimmies. That was Anderson getting credit for that kill. That was 4 hits. And point Mystics. Morgan Wheeler goes back to serve it.
Wheeler back to serve.
Another kill for Riley Payne. Have a nice crowd here. A good number of people wearing Jimmy's attire. Hopefully they'll show you a wide shot of the bleacher seats over here so you can see just how good this crowd is here at the Armory. A little too much octane behind that one by Wheeler. Yeah, well, that's the home crowd.
Anderson back to serve.
Carly Anderson serving. There you go. Another kill for Riley Payne. That one was perfectly placed inside the corner.
In for the Mystics, number 9, McAllister.
And Cameron Beasley is serving it for the Mystics. But she put too much octane behind that one.
In for the Jimmies, number 13, Birch, and also number 5, Bridget.
Lily Birch serving it for the Jimmies. It was out. Schlinger thought about it. Pull back just in time. And Schlinger serving it. And that was well placed.
C checks in for the Jimmies.
Allie C comes back to serve it. And it will go right back over to the Mystics now. Riley Payne serving.
Point Jimmies. Madeline Jennings checks in.
Rachel Shilley will serve this one. Another good tight set we're seeing here. That hit the net and still went out.
Kiara Johnson.
Kiara Johnson serving it. Oh, Kiara Johnson going out for a nice dig. And Morgan Wheeler gets another nice kill. First Western Bank and Trust replay. How often do we see Beasley set it for someone that kills it? There's a reason Beasley leads the Mondack in assists per set. That was sent out.
Checking in for the Jimmies, number 15. Budenhagen, and also number 8, Bolt.
Tanley Budenhagen serving it. Oh, what a dig there by Johnson. Johnson with a dig. It came off the roof. Beasley got it. But it ends up at a point for the Jimmies. Man, what a sequence that was. Let's look at that at First Western Bank and Trust replay.
Budenhagen back to serve.
Didn't get the first part of that overall sequence, but it was nice. Good long volley we are seeing here. And it ends up at a point for the Mystics. MJ Jennings was the one with the hit. It was blocked out of bounds. Greta Gibson dropping back to serve. MJ Jennings, a sophomore from Washburn. Oh, that was nicely handled, both sides of the net. And the Mystics got the better end of it. Nicely placed there by Anderson.
In for the Jimmies, Henry. Back serving, Janeway.
Peyton Janeway serving. Well, they can't save that one.
With the tip.
A shot of the coaches, Verland and Glasgow for the Jimmies. Oh, the Mystics save it off the net. Point Mystics. This First Western Bank and Trust replay.
Wheeler will go back to serve for the Mystics.
Morgan Wheeler serving. Yes, just inside the end line, an ace for Wheeler. That is her 24th service ace on the season. What a volley we're seeing here by both teams. Nice save. Ends up in a point for the Mystics. And the Jimmies take another timeout. Mystics now have a 6-point lead, 2 points from going up 2 sets to none.
I'd also like to thank Gate City Bank for their continued support.
Bismarck State College would like to thank Gate City Bank for their continued support, and also Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for being the sports medicine provider for the Bismarck State Mystics. Shayna Weigel, the one always on hand here, almost always. Every now and then there's a replacement, but Shayna is our mainstay here, making sure that our players are healthy on both sides of the net. Coming out of the Jimmy's timeout, the Mystics have a 1-set-to-none lead. They are 2 points from going up 2 sets to none, with a 6-point lead at this point. Cameron Beasley gets a kill. And Morgan Wheeler serves it again. This is set point. Oh, Jenna Rust again. The third-year player from Alcamo, North Dakota. And the Mystics have gone up 2 sets to none. They take the second set, 25-17. We'll be back after this.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
A big thing about BSC that I really enjoy is the theater. I know that's something I always wanted to do in high school, but was never confident enough to do it, and I feel like they do really good work in helping you feel comfortable and confident. Being 26, finally I have this sense of direction and purpose in my life. If you have not gone to college yet or have decided to wait, I'd say do it. It's important to find something that you're passionate about, and I think BSC can really help that.
Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, where the Mystics have a 2 sets to none lead on the Jimmy's JV squad from Jamestown. I'm Jimmy Adams. Wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us. I want to give a shout out to the Jimmy's varsity volleyball team, who currently sits atop the Great Plains Athletic Conference and are ranked second nationally in the NAIA. They are 22-2 overall and 9-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Their only conference loss was to Midland University of Fremont, Nebraska, who is at 9-2, so they are 1/2 game behind the Jimmies. 7 of the top 19 teams nationally in the NAIA are in that conference, and there's an 8th team receiving votes. The Jimmy's varsity team still has 5 conference matches remaining. 3 of them are against ranked teams. And all 7 of those ranked teams, plus the one receiving votes, are mathematically alive to finish at the top of the GPAC. So kudos to the Jimmy's varsity volleyball team for currently leading what is obviously a very tough conference in the NAIA. More than 1/3 of the top 19 in the country are in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. And these players here on the court tonight for the Jimmies look to be the near future of the Jimmy's varsity volleyball team. We're getting ready to start the 3rd set here. The Mystics up 2-0. Cameron Beasley will drop back to get us started.
Beasley is back serving for the Mystics.
That is out. And the Mystics have, check that. That was tipped by the Mystics. So for the 3rd straight set, the Jimmies draw the first point on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Allie C is serving. And Paige McAllister, the Mondac leader in the hitting percentage for that kill. And she is a freshman, so the Mystics look back to having her back here next year from Fargo, North Dakota. That is barely out. Almost a nice placement. And Eden Schlinger will drop back to serve it. Riley Payne with another kill. Here's our first Western Bank and Trust replay of Payne's kill. Right in the middle, nobody home. Paige McAllister got sneaky that time and just tapped it over in an empty spot. And the Jimmies get the point there.
Anderson back to serve.
Carly Anderson serving. Not quite far enough. And now Riley Payne will drop back to serve it for the Mystics.
Riley Payne back serving.
Riley Payne with another kill. And those are Payne's parents there. Her dad there on the far right, her mom in the middle. There was a whistle before it hit the net. It's point Mystics. It's out. Point Mystics. And we have a timeout called by the Jimmies. Quite a contrast from the first 2 sets where the Jimmies took an early lead. It was tight throughout. The Mystics have a 6-point lead early, but there's the key word there, it's early. Let's take a look at what's coming up for the Jimmies. On Friday, October 21st, they are going to Iowa. They will play Morningside University in Sioux City, Iowa. Then Saturday, they will be at Northwestern College in Iowa City. Then they'll be home next Wednesday, October 26th. And we'll host Dordt University from Sioux Center, Iowa. Friday the 28th, it will be at Trinity Bible College in Ellendale, North Dakota. And back home Saturday the 29th to host Briarcliff University before finishing at Dakota Wesleyan in Mitchell, South Dakota on Tuesday, November 1st. And all but one of those matches, the one at Trinity, is conference. Riley Payne with a serve and serves it to the net. And at those conference matches, the varsity team will be with them. The JVs will play first, and then the varsity team will play as they continue to fight for that GPAC conference title. Tinsley Budenhagen doing the serving. There's a whistle. Point Mystics. Yeah, they call 4 hits. Kara Johnson serving. Johnson really making her presence known tonight in the digs department. But she missed on that one. And point Jimmies. Grace Hagerly drops back to serve it for the Jimmies. And Morgan Wheeler gets it back for the Mystics. Another one making her presence known tonight.
Gibson checking in for the Mystics.
Greta Gibson serving. And that time, Macy Frigia made her presence known. Here's our Northwestern Bank and Trust replay. Payne couldn't handle that one. Rachel Shelley serving. And not quite far enough. Morgan Wheeler serving it. Looked like it was going to be a nice save by the Jimmies, but not quite. That one never cleared the net on the Jimmy side. And now the Mystics putting some distance. 8-point lead here in the third set. But it's not over till it's over, and that almost net serve turns out being a point for the Mystics. And Jenna Russ was there waiting for that one. And we have another timeout called by the Jimmies if the Mystics have built a 10-point lead here in the third set, already up 2-0. Let's take a look at what's coming in the near future for the Mystics. This is their season finale. This coming Sunday, the 23rd at 2 p.m., they will host the Pioneers of Miles Community College from Miles City, Montana Here at the Armory in the Region 13 quarterfinal. If they win, they will host the semifinal, the team to be determined, on Wednesday the 26th at 7 p.m. And if they advance from there, on Sunday the 30th, they will travel to the site of the East Sub-Region winner, the team and time to be determined. The schedule is already set for the championship to be played on the east side. Last year it was played on the west side. Morgan Will is serving. Riley Payne will get that kill. There's a point for the Jimmies.
That's a kill for Frigid. Checking in for the Jimmies, number 13.
Lily Birch will serve it.
Point Jimmies.
Oh, Schlinger couldn't handle that one. That's an ace.
Ace for Birch.
And Jenna Russ just inside the end line.
Russ with the kill. Beasley back to serve. Checking in for the
Cameron
Mystics,
Beasley back to
9.
serve it.
McAllister.
Not quite high enough.
Point Jimmies. Number 7, Allie C. checks in.
Ali C serving. We have an out of bounds call.
Hit out. Point Jimmies.
It hit out of bounds off the Mystics. It hit that antenna up there in front of the official. Oh, nicely placed there. Wheeler dove for it, couldn't get to it.
Point Jimmies. Point Jimmies.
Oh, the Jimmy is on a mini run here, closing the gap a bit. Thought I heard a whistle. We did. The net violation call on the Mystics.
Timeout, Mystics.
And now the Mystics take a timeout. Here are the conference standings. You see the Mystics at 11-1. The Wildcats and North Dakota State College of Science have locked up second place. Lake Region State is third. Now the College of Bottineau and Dawson Community College and Williston State College in a three-way tie for fourth place. So those matches going on tomorrow night that I mentioned earlier is going to have a lot to say about the seeding after the first three there. So that is why we have no way of knowing at this point who the semifinal will be against come Wednesday night, should they get by Sunday afternoon. Nothing is guaranteed. I always say they play the games to see who's going to win. When the postseason starts, everybody starts with the same record. And there's another point for the Jimmies. They continue to close the gap. Carly Anderson credited with that last point. Hard to take that ball off the net, and the Jimmies have closed within 2. Payne gets it over. And now the deficit for the Jimmies is 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have a lot of volleyball to be played yet. Home faithful getting behind the Mystics. And we're even at 17 all at once. Here's our first Western Bank and Trust replay. Nobody in position for the second hit. And Brina Sands' hit was blocked, but they say it was touched by the Mystics before going out of bounds. And the Jimmies have a 1-point lead. And now the Jimmies have a 2-point lead. Here's our first Western Bank of Trust replay of that. Payne's hit, blocked, and the Mystics court. And close to a carbon copy. And the Jimmies just continue to score the consecutive points. 4 points away from taking the third set with a 4-point lead. Barely out, and the serve will come back to the Mystics. Eden Schlinger will serve it. And it goes right back to the Jimmies. Carly Anderson serving. That goes out of bounds. Greta Gibson credit with the kill. Riley Payne serving. That block went out of bounds. And the Jimmies are 2 points away from taking this third set. Tanley Budenhagen doing the serving. And now this will be set point for the Jimmies. And Tanley Budenhagen will serve it up. And the Jimmies have taken the third set 25-19. Folks, we have more volleyball to be played here. We'll be back after this.
The instrumentation and control program that they have at Bismarck State College is you can do the distance learning, and that you can complete 95% of it online, and the last 5% is 28 days of labs that are only done on campus. The instrumentation and control path, it benefits myself and my family as a whole because the pay is excellent. You develop a relationship with the instructors, and there's always that open line of communication.
Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota. But the Jimmy's JV team from the University of Jamestown has just closed the 2-0 gap to 2-1 on the Bismarck State Mystics. I'm Jimmy Adams. Wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we are glad you're with us. This Jimmy's JV team is 19-12 overall, and they are giving the 28-2 Mystics all they can handle. I mentioned earlier, this is the third meeting between these teams this year. In both of the other matches, the Jimmies won the first set, then the Mystics came back and swept. And this time, the Mystics were in a position to sweep. They had 2-0 lead, had a big lead in the third set, and the Jimmies just came storming back and won that third set 25-19. So don't go anywhere, folks. This is far from over. Lily Birch drops back to get the fourth set started. And just as the first three sets, the Jimmies draw the first point on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. What a sequence we're seeing here by both teams. Oh, what a save by the Jimmies. On the line, Paige McAllister. You can't get more squarely on the line than that, folks. Allie C. drops back to serve it. Paige McAllister with the kill. And we're even at 2. Riley Payne serving.
Payne back to serve for the Mystics. By Anderson.
That was Carly Anderson just tapping that thing over for the point.
Sheely back to serve.
And Rachel Sheely back to serve it. That was just a little too far.
Point Jimmy.
Payne's hit went up off the roof, and that is hard to recover from, although it's been done quite a few times tonight. Macy Fridgen. And the Jimmies have a 4-point lead on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard, set number 4. Looking to even this thing up and send it to a 5th set. That was an ace for Sheely. That is out, barely. Have a First Western Bank of Trust replay of that. A little farther than I thought from my vantage point here. But Kiara Johnson will now serve it for the Mystics. And that's the point, another one for Fridgen.
Kill by Fridgen. Checking in for the Jimmies, number 11.
Kenley Budenhagen is back to serve it. Have a whistle and a net violation called on the Jimmies.
Point Mystics. Greta Gibson checking in for the Mystics.
Greta Gibson checks back to serve. Blocked out of bounds, point Jimmies.
Point Jimmies. Janeway checking in for the Jimmies.
Grace Hegerly will serve it. And there's a kill there from Maddie DeMars. Have a whistle. A net violation on the Mystics. And who have opened up a 7-point lead here in this fourth set. Oh, the Mystics save it. Skimmed off the top of the net. But they won't save that. Another one for DeMars. Oh, a swing with a good dig. DeMars with another point. And the Jimmies have now built a 10-point lead. And Kyle Keither wants to talk about it. Timeout, Mystics. Folks, we are seeing evidence of what I have been saying for years. They play the games to see who's going to win. The Mystics had a big lead in the third set. I don't remember, I haven't kept a running score as they go along, but if they didn't have a 10-point lead, they were close to it at one point. And the Jimmies came storming back and ended up winning that third set by 6 points. 25-19, so here we are. Mystics 2, Jimmies 1, and the Jimmies are getting, well, they have a 10-point lead. They're a little more than halfway where they need to be to take this fourth set and send this thing to a fifth and deciding set. These two teams played the very first match of the year that the Mystics played in the Mystics Invite. The Jimmies won the first set, so the Mystics lost the first set they played the year and then came back and swept the rest of that match. And that was the case when they met last Friday at the Lake Region Slam Fest. But quite a contrast tonight. The Mystics going up 2-0 and now in danger of finding themselves tied 2 sets apiece. Kudos to this Jimmy's team for hanging in there. There's the roof monster again.
Ace for Hickory.
That hit off the roof on the Mystic side, hit by the Jimmy, so that's out of bounds. And Morgan Wheeler serving it. That is out. And we have some confusion here. The line judge in front of me is out of bounds. And it looks like we have a net violation calling the Mystics. And Macy Fridgen serving. And Jenna Rust gets that kill. Cameron Beasley drops back to serve it for the Mystics. And that's going to be a kill for DeMars again. And the sophomore from Cloquet, Minnesota, making her presence known.
For the Jimmies, number 13 and number 8.
Lily Birch drops back to serve it for the Jimmies. That hit in.
For Birch.
Jenna Rust doing what she does best.
Gibson checks in for the Mystics. Schillinger back to serve.
This is Eden Schlinger serving it. And Riley Payne killing it.
Payne on the kill.
Oh, what a kill there.
Anderson with the kill.
Carly Anderson with that authority.
Ali C checks in for the Jimmies.
And Ali C drops back to serve it. And that's the kill there for Carly Anderson. Who get closer and closer to evening this up at 2 sets apiece. Riley Payne gets another one.
With the kill.
And now Payne drops back to serve it.
Serve for the Mystics.
Out of bounds. And there seems to be some confusion here.
Point Mystics.
And it is Point Mystics.
Kill for Birch. Jennings checks in
Rachel
for the
Shilley serving. Oh, what a kill there from McAllister.
Kill for McAllister.
It looked like if Shealy hadn't gone after it, it was going to hit just barely in bounds anyway. Kiara Johnston serving. That didn't clear the net.
Point Mystics.
That's out.
Point Jimmy. Budenhagen and DeMarge.
Tanley Budenhagen will serve it
For the Jimmies.
as the Jimmies find themselves 3 points away with a 10-point lead. Morgan Wheeler.
Kill for Wheeler. Gibson checks in for the Mystics.
Greta Gibson serving. Oh, nice save by the Mystics. And they won't save that.
checks in for the Jimmies. Higgley back to serve.
That is out, not touched. Point Mystics.
Point Mystics.
And Morgan Wheeler will serve it. And the Jimmies will have set point with a 10-point lead. And barring a major miracle, we're going to a fifth set. And it's going to have to wait.
Paige McAllister checks back in for the Mystics.
Cameron Beasley serves it.
Cam Beasley back to serve.
And there is set point. The Jimmies take it 25-15, and we are heading for a fifth and deciding set. We'll be back after this.
Life never stops asking, what to do now? What to do next? So what do? Watch life go by and say, sorry, no can do. No, that's a big not to do. You do the smart thing and go to North Dakota's first and only Polytechnic, where hands-on learning leads to higher wage earning. To do what makes you better, do what takes you further. To learn to do what you were meant to do. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
My name is Alexandria Dirk. I graduated from Mandan High School with 33 credits from BSc. I decided to take fast track classes to get a head start in college. I plan to go into the medical field, and I know I have a lot of schooling ahead of me, so fast track classes really prepared me for being a full-time college student. It makes your transition easier from high school to college. It's awesome. Hey, I already had my freshman year done and I just graduated. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
To find out more about fast track classes, visit bismarckstate.edu/fasttrack.
It's no secret that robots are taking over the workforce. This doesn't mean you have to lose your job to them. Today, more and more processes in the manufacturing industry are becoming automated. This is good news for you. Automation technicians are in high demand, but the current workforce is not trained in these new technologies. A 2- or 4-year degree in manufacturing from Bismarck State College is education done right. Jobs are changing. Will you change with them? Now is the time.
Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, where the Bismarck State College Mystics are going to a fifth and deciding set with the JV team from the University of Jamestown, the Jimmies. The Mystics won the first two sets, 25-22, and then 25-17. They had a big lead. I believe they led by 10 points at one time. I didn't keep a running score, but if they weren't up by 10, they were up by close to 10. The Jimmies came storming back and took that third set 25-19. They just won the fourth set, 25-15. And now we're going to have a fifth set. The first one to 15 wins it, provided that it is by 2 points. They can't win 15-14. We will play on until someone wins by 2 points. This is the fourth time the Mystics are going to 5 sets this year, and the 6th time that this Jimmy's JV team is going to 5 sets. Cameron Beasley, the Mondack leader in service aces per set, will serve it up. And just as the first 4 sets, the Jimmies get the first point. Credit Carly Anderson with that kill. Allie C comes back to serve. A sneak on a second hit there, and it paid off. Lily Birch, credit with that point. Nice play on both sides of the net here. Jenna Russ' hit is blocked out of bounds. And Eden Schlinger with a serve. Jimmy's lead 2-1, set number 5 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Oh, nice save by the Jimmies. Nope. They have a net violation. Point Mystics. There's a point there for Grace Hagerly. Raleigh Sheely, oh, Rachel Sheely, that is, will serve it. Blocked out of bounds. And there's a kill for Phrygian.
Kill for Phrygian. Boomhagen and DeMar check in for the Jennings. Jennings checks in for the Mystics.
That's out of bounds. This is Tenley Budenhagen serving it. And there's an ace for Budenhagen.
Ace for Budenhagen.
Wheeler with a kill. Kiara Johnson checks in to serve. Oh, nice save by the Mystics after it came off the roof. And the Jimmies can't save it off the roof. MJ Jennings was the last Mystic to hit it. Have a whistle. A legal rotation by the Jimmies, and we're even at set number 3. Crowd becoming vocal here at the Armory. Mystics couldn't save it. And they just cannot seem to get the lead in this fifth set, brother. And in this 5th set, the closer we get to 15, the more important each point becomes. Gracie Hagley serving it. And nice save by the Jimmies. And a nice kill by the Jimmies. Peyton Janeway with the credit. And with the first team getting to 8 points, the 2 teams change sides. Point Jimmies. Timeout is called for by the Mystics. Playing in their 5th set for only the 4th time this season. And the 6th time that this Jimmy's JV team has been to a 5th set. Team's back on the court after Mystics timeout. And the 4th hit will bring it back to the Mystics, and Greta Gibson will serve it. Oh, another nice kill there for Frisian. And this is Frisian serving it. Riley Payne with a nice dig, but the second hit couldn't handle it. And now the Jimmies find themselves 4 points from winning the match with a 4-point lead. And Jenna Russ tip has not handled. Morgan Wheeler back to serve. Riley Payne's hit goes out of bounds.
Birch checks in, along with number 8, Holt.
Lily Burke serving. And the Mystics take the final timeout. The Jimmies are 3-2 in 5-set matches coming in. The Mystics are 3-0. And barring a major miracle here, that statistic will not hold up. Credit the Jimmies. They were down 2 sets to none. It looked like they were going down in straight sets, and they fought back, took that 3rd set, took the 4th, and here we are. They are 2 points away, that is, from winning this match. And Lily Birch is serving it again. And Jenna Russ says, not so fast, we're still here. Excuse me. That point went to the Jimmies. I totally misperceived something. And that is out. Now I can say not so fast.
Paige McAllister checks back in for the Mystics. Ken Beasley back to serve.
And Jenna Russ with that kill. Mystics have to win the next 4 points to extend this match. And it's not going to happen. The Jimmies win the 3rd set, 15-10. They win the match 3 sets to 2. The Jimmies JV team improves to 20-12. The Mystics fall to 29-3. They've already won the Mondat Conference at 11-1. Our next live stream will be this coming Sunday, October 23rd at 2 p.m. where the Mystics host the Pioneers from Miles Community College in our Region 13 semifinal. Wherever you have been watching on bscmystics.com, thanks so much for being with us. I'm Jimmy Adams. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we hope to see you back here Sunday at 2 p.m. Good night, everyone.